Hello and I welcome you all. This is Riaz, and in this video, we'll be talking about most common mistakes we make while trading. Actually, there are many, but I have pointed out a couple of them which really matter. The first is stock selection. Many of us uh, mostly trade on impulse basis, like whatever stocks we hear or see going up with the volume, we try to trade that one rather than following a proper process of stock selection. So what we are going to see right now is I'll take you to the uh, investing.com website wherein I have uh, uploaded Nifty 50 stock. This is one of the ways wherein you can select a stock for trading. So we will go to the chartings. So what I have done, I have already uploaded a template on this. Simply just it puts on the RSI volume and all these names are there, Nifty 50 names. Like I can filter them out the best from best gainers to in a descending order. So first comes, all you need to do is clicks. Like click on this and you'll be able to see the chart. Click on this, be able to see. So I can in 50 clicks I'll come to know which setup is better. Now say for example I am at the Hindustan Unilever. This is the volume is good. RSI is showing a very good traction over here. Looking at the Jindal Steel. See, why should I trade a very complex price structure when I can trade this one? See, even with the bare eyes, I can see that the probability of making more money is here than trading into some complex structure. So this is the first mistake that we do, not following the proper selection process for trading. And the another mistake that we make is money management. See, understand this. Technical analysis will tell you about your entries and exits. It will guide you for that. But what it doesn't teach you about is the money management. So how much quantity you should take. If the stop loss is it, how much you should leave lose. So we'll learn that with a one example. Like say for example, I'm a guy who's having total capital of 5 lakh rupees. So the thumb rule of 2% says the maximum of 2%. If the stop loss hit, I should be losing only 2% of my capital, not more than that. So 2% in this example, 2% comes works out to almost 10,000 rupees. And how will I decide the quantity that I need to buy? Is this like the the 2% of 5 lakhs divided by the stop loss point. So whatever stocks that I have selected for trading, so stop loss point of that divided by the 10,000 divided by the points of stop loss. Let us understand this with the proper example. I'll explain you hypothetically. Say for example, I have selected uh, HUL for trading, which is trading at 2300. My target is at 2500 and my stop loss is at 2200. Sorry, 2200. Now this is how in the real market the charts would work out. Say for example, we'll draw a simple charting, and as the price moves, this is how the price moves in the real market too. So this is the level I should be keeping my stop loss as. This is the previous resistance. Now it has become the support. And many of the time, what happens, say for example, if I have taken entry over here and price starts slipping from that level, like this. So what happens many of the times, traders, what they start feeling uncomfortable at this level. Many of those traders, they exit also. See, we should be paying closer attention to these levels. Unless the level is taken out, we should not be in a hurry to exit that position, because more often than not, this happens. Like price will stabilize, take a support, and achieve your target. So be very careful about this one. You should not be in a hurry to exit your trades. Trade should result in either hitting your target or a stop loss. Don't be in a hurry to exit a trade prematurely. So this is how the money management is. How much quantity you should be taking, the money management. Like I said in the example, like stop loss point is it is trading at 2300, right? So the stop loss is 2200. So 100 rupees gap is there. So as per the screen that I had shared, just a second, this one. So with a capital of 5 lakhs, so maximum I should be losing how many? 10,000 rupees, right? So in that example, 100 rupees was the stop loss point. So 10,000 divided by the stop loss point, like 100. So max to max of Hindustan Unilever, I can buy only 100 shares. So these were the two main points that I wanted to talk about. Like the first is the selection process of the stock, and once the stock is selected, how do you uh, manage your money? So these were two things I wanted to discuss. So this was all about it. Thank you very much for watching this video. I keep coming with such videos. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel so that whenever I come up with the next video, you will be notified. This is Riaz signing off. Thank you very much.